What if animals are actually the ones with the evolutionary edge? Today, we're diving deep, really deep, to meet a creature often dismissed as a simple, brainless blob. The jellyfish. They drift. They sting sometimes. But what if I told you this ancient survivor, floating around for over 500 million years, that's way before dinosaurs, possesses some superpowers that could seriously upgrade our human operating system? Forget complex brains for a second. The jellyfish thrives on a completely different set of rules. Rules we could learn a lot from. Let's explore why this gelatinous wonder might just be the ultimate minimalist guru of the animal kingdom. Okay, first superpower, radical efficiency. Humans, we're too complex. Our lives are packed. Packed schedules, packed brains, packed inboxes. We burn energy like it's going out of style. Constantly doing, thinking, planning. Now, look at our jellyfish friend. No brain, just a simple bell for movement, tentacles for sensing and catching food, and a basic nerve net. Think a decentralized internet rather than a supercomputer. How does it move? Pure, elegant propulsion. Contract the bell, expel water, glide forward. Relax. Repeat. It uses minimal energy for maximum drift. It doesn't fight the current, it works with it. It senses its environment, food, threats, with that simple nerve net, and reacts instinctively. No overthinking, no existential dread about the meeting tomorrow. Here's the jellyfish advantage. Mastery of passive existence. They don't waste energy on unnecessary complexity. They achieve their goals, finding food, reproducing, surviving with breathtaking minimalism. Imagine if we embraced more jellyfish mode, cutting out mental clutter, simplifying systems, focusing energy only on what truly propels us forward. Less frantic doing, more intentional being and flowing. Efficiency isn't always about speed. Sometimes it's about elegant simplicity. Superpower number 2. Unshakable resilience through regeneration. Let's be honest, jellyfish look fragile, a stiff breeze. A curious kid with a net? They seem doomed. But here's the incredible thing. Many jellyfish possess an almost magical ability to regenerate. Humans? We bruise. We break bones. We carry emotional scars for years. We fear damage, failure, and imperfection. Our resilience often feels hard-won and exhausting. The jellyfish advantage, embracing regeneration, not rigidity. Their strength lies in their apparent fragility and their ability to bounce back, adapt, and even start anew. They don't build rigid fortresses. They flow and rebuild. What if we viewed our own setbacks, wounds, or even failures not as permanent defeats, but as opportunities for regeneration? Learning to be more adaptable, to heal, to sometimes metaphorically revert to our polyp stage and begin again with new wisdom? True resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's about knowing how to put yourself back together. Superpower 3. Collective impact and environmental symbiosis. Ever heard of a jellyfish bloom? It's when thousands, even millions of jellyfish gather together. To us, it might look like an invasion, sometimes causing problems for fisheries or power plants. But from the jellyfish perspective, it's a survival strategy writ large. While they aren't social like bees or ants, existing in such vast numbers ensures survival, reproduction on a massive scale, and dominance in their niche. More importantly, jellyfish play a vital role in ocean ecosystems. They are predators, keeping plankton in check, and prey for turtles and fish. When they die, they sink, transporting nutrients from the surface to the deep ocean, feeding creatures on the seafloor. They are deeply integrated into the ocean's cycles. Humans? We struggle with collective action. We form tribes, yes, but also create division and pollution. Our impact on the environment is often disruptive, not harmonizing. We feel both overwhelmed in crowds and isolated. The jellyfish advantage, understanding scale and symbiosis. They demonstrate the immense power of collective existence, even without complex social structures. They show us that thriving can mean existing in vast numbers, fulfilling a specific role within a larger system. And crucially, they remind us that true success is intertwined with the health of the environment we inhabit. We need to think more about our collective impact and how we can exist within our planetary ecosystem, not as dominators, but as integrated participants, like the jellyfish in its bloom and the ocean. Finally, let's talk about transparency and flow. Jellyfish are the epitome of what you see is what you get. They are mostly water, literally transparent. Some even glow with their own beautiful bioluminescence. They have no hidden agendas, no complex social facades. They don't swim against powerful currents. They sense them and adjust, riding the energy of the ocean. Humans, we wear masks, literal and figurative. We navigate complex social hierarchies, often hiding our true selves or intentions. We constantly battle against the currents of life, resisting change, fighting circumstances, burning ourselves out trying to force outcomes. The jellyfish advantage, the power of openness and acceptance. There's immense strength in transparency, in authenticity. Imagine the energy saved by not maintaining facades. And their mastery of flow teaches us resilience through adaptation, not resistance. It's about sensing the currents of life, opportunities, challenges, change, and moving with them, using their energy, rather than exhausting ourselves fighting them head-on. It's strategic surrender, not weakness. So the next time you see a jellyfish, whether it's in an aquarium, washed up on the beach, or drifting in the endless blue, don't just see a brainless blob. See an ancient master of efficiency, a champion of regeneration, a collective force of nature, and a serene practitioner of transparency and flow. They've survived mass extinctions and thrived for 500 million years playing by their rules. They remind us that strength doesn't always roar. Resilience isn't always about being tough. Sometimes it's about being adaptable. Success isn't always about individual brilliance. Sometimes it's about collective presence and environmental harmony. And wisdom isn't always about complex thought. Sometimes it's about the profound simplicity of being present and going with the flow. What jellyfish trait could you embrace this week? Or maybe, just maybe, could you allow yourself to be a little more transparent and go with the flow instead of fighting against it? Let me know in the comments below which jellyfish superpower resonates most with you. If you found this perspective shift fascinating, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more explorers find the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. Until next time, stay curious, embrace your inner jellyfish, and remember, sometimes the simplest solutions are the most profound.